Welcome to Supporting and Reporting That Narrative That's Imperative podcast. I am your host, Char. And thank you so much for tuning in every week. And please take a moment and subscribe below and feel free to watch and share all the different episodes. And I so graciously thank you for your support. So this week I wanted to take a moment to honor my mother and all the mother figures all over the world. This coming Monday, we'll be celebrating my mom's birthday. And in my meditation, I began reflecting about my mother and reminiscing about my childhood. I started thinking about all the mothers, not mothers in a traditional sense, but everyone that has nurtured, inspired, everyone that expressed love and took time out. I guess the true meaning of a mother. I have seen so many people mother more children than they have given birth to. I felt so compelled when I turned on the news. No matter what news outlet I watched, I saw mothers fighting back tears, asking, begging for help for their newborn babies with the baby formula crisis. My heart bled. It goes out to them and their fight to be heard and helped. But I also saw how so many of us pursue our careers and dreams, fulfilling our desires, just going on with our lives. And at times it appears that we have overlooked or looked past the most precious gift on earth, the one who carried us until we were able to carry ourselves. I started thinking and processing the big picture, how every living creature has a mother. The birds, bears, deers, lions, and tigers, and the list goes on. They all have mothers. And when you look closely, you can see how they care for them until they can carry themselves. Just like you and I. No matter how complicated your upbringing may have been, someone carried you until you were able to carry yourself. Even if you were raised in or by the system still carried you until you were able to carry yourself. It might have been a grandmother, aunt, or a minister, or the mothers of your church, or someone in your community. But someone cared and carried you. I often think about my mother, how even at her worst, she was and still is the strongest woman I have ever known. I was raised in a Christian faith, and growing up, and even to this very day, my mother will break out in prayer at the drop of a hat. We could be looking for a parking space and circling a parking lot, and she'll break out in prayer and start praying for a parking space. We laugh and we joke about it, but you see, it has always melted my heart to hear my mother pray. Even though she prays for the little things, I have seen that the big things don't even have a fighting chance when she gets to praying. It's not about her religion. It's about her faith. The faith that carried and helped her raise 3 children and a grandchild alone. That same faith she instilled in myself and my siblings. It was a must living in Miss Lucy's house that you graduated high school and can pray a prayer that will move mountains. She will always say you need to know how to count, read, and pray. My mother don't care who you are or how big you may be. She still to this very day will get you straight and get you together. You see how often we forget that our mothers and mother figures are human. There are women and there have been men who have been nurturers also. My mother and so many others were single and were raising children alone. They had to be stern and strong and tough as nails. When I was a child, I used to think I was one of the richest children in the world because she was my mom and she loved me. My mom used to work midnights at a hospital, and after working all night long, she would come home and fix breakfast before we went to school. And when we came home from school, the house would be clean and she would have cooked dinner. She gave not only us everything she had, but she gave us anything that we needed. And to this very day, she will help anyone. I remember graduating and I was going to prom, and we went prom dress shopping. And I fell in love with this dress for prom, and it was around $500, and that was expensive for the late 90s. My mother didn't really have it, but she put it in layaway and she sacrificed and asked different family members for help with it, and she even cleaned houses to pay for it. You see, I can go on and on about how my mother has put our needs before her own so many times. And there are so many mothers just like my mother. I have seen so many people sacrifice and give of themselves. It doesn't matter if your mother figure is on this earth or if she's your ancestor now or your angel. Take a moment and thank them for all that they went through, for all that they endured, for all that they sacrificed, for all the times they prayed and all the tears they shed. Just for us, you and I, just for us to have a fighting chance, just for us to make it. The next time something tries to throw you off track or upset us, just reflect about all that has been given and invested in us, just for us to make it to where we are. All that was sacrificed just for us to be afforded the opportunities that we have. It's not about how much money or how many degrees our mothers have. They instilled enough into us to be the best we can be, for us to be great. I heard recently that it's an insult and not enough just to be good. All the blood, sweat, and tears that's been invested in us, we must be great. Our mothers and mother figures set us up for greatness. It's time for us to walk in our birthright. We have no other choice of option but to stand and make our mothers proud. And Mama, I know you're listening. And I believe I show you every opportunity I get. But I just need you to know how important you have always been to me. And I love you dearly with all my heart. And I am all that I am because you are all that you are. Happy birthday, Mama. You are the best, and I couldn't have chosen a better mother. And for all the other mother figures all around the world, if no one has said it, thank you. I will stand in the gap for all the children all over the world. As I thank my mother, I thank you. As I send my mother love and appreciate her, I appreciate you and send you love as well. As I make my mother proud, I am making you proud as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all you have sacrificed and endured for us. And please forgive all of us children for all the times we didn't make the best choices and decisions. Please forgive us for all the times we thought we knew it all and just didn't listen. But thank you for being there. Always there helping us pick up the pieces. No matter how we may have made a mess of things, you were always there no matter what. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There aren't enough thank yous in the entire world to appreciate all that you have done. And no matter how tough and hard-headed we may be, and even though we may not say it, but mothers all over the world, we all love you dearly. And thank you so much for being the best mother we all needed and will always cherish. I will always thank you for tuning in and spending this time together. It means so much to me. Please remember to take a moment and tell someone who carried you until you were able to carry yourself, thank you, and you love and appreciate them. Please remember to subscribe, and until we meet again, always make it a priority to have an amazing week.